Oh, you already gave me 1 like on YouTube. What are you doing? Listen to this now. Oh yeah. This screen? Dude, it's the real screen. I'm making tea. Dude, this screen is like a year old, by the way. This is an old art. But still looks nice though, doesn't it? Yeah, Tim, wait for a second, I'll be back with some tea. It's time. Right. It is time. 30th of December. Almost the end of the year. Fuck this year, dude. Enough. We've had enough of 2024. And today is still 2024. But we're rapidly going to the next year, aren't we? Well, actually, as rapid as usual. Days ain't going any faster than they used to, so don't get too excited. Over here, don't get too overwhelmed. But getting back to this approach, because even though it feels clunky, it feels very unintuitive, actually this approach gives literally the best results out of any approach that I've ever tried when it comes to doing this quick illustrations, so that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, we're painting something that we've never painted before, so that's gonna be interesting. That's, I guess, the interesting part about today. Wonder if you guys will be able to tell what's going on here. What's the creature we're painting? What's the subject? It is very, very core to what WoW is about, and Well, today they're bringing this to life. Boom. I wanted to go for like more of an action pose, but actually the action pose that I wanted to go for is, well, wasn't able to find any references for it, and the action itself is so outrageous that I didn't even attempt to paint it myself. So you're sticking with something a little simpler, but I think even simplicity for this one would be quite interesting. To make it more dynamic, we might make a more of a close-up here as we usually do, which is gonna be nice. Cut some corners there. That is, of course, the first part, doing the silhouette. I mean, this already looks pretty nice. I'm actually quite pleased with it already. So, let's talk about the cues for this piece. Dude, I want to, like, teach people the concepts of art that I made up myself, and I want for them to be, like, a staple. Hey, Fuji, yo. Yeah, I'm very, very happy you made it to the stream, friend. Very, very happy. It is actually very rare that commissioners tune into the stream, and I'm always super pleased. Always super pleased about that. So what's gonna be fun about this piece, obviously, is colors. As I said, I kind of wanted to go. I wanted to go for flopping wings, folds, but I wasn't able to make the model in the model viewer do the thing itself, and I wasn't able to find it anywhere. Like I looked for some Munkin models, and was wondering if maybe they can do it, like not in the character creation, but in some like NPC versions, and nothing can do it. It doesn't seem like Wowhead provides this option of showing this animation, but that's okay. We're gonna do it our way then. Alright, so maybe we go with base colors, and before we go with base colors, let's do the background. The simple color that would be the background. Trying to pick it for now. Lighter, less saturation. This. Alright, I'm pleased with this. Let's go to base colors then. How's it going, Fuji? How are your holidays? You having fun? You enjoying your holidays? It's not time for my holidays yet. My holidays start tomorrow. And by holidays, I mean one evening of having fun and then getting back to everything. Work at university, so I go on break, then the students do. Oh wait, are you a teacher at university? Oh, yo, that's really cool. That's massive. What do you teach? Oh, IT, okay. I'll be very surprised. Imagine a teacher at your university who's into WoW and RPing. That would be insane. Actually, there was one Russian WoW content creator who was quite popular in the Russian scene, and he was actually in past a teacher in university. And he said like a couple of his students recognized him and stuff. That's actually wild. I mean, if teachers were that cool, I would probably attend some education, but until that happens, WoW players are everywhere. Yeah, that's for sure. WoW players are definitely everywhere. Head should be a little smaller for sure. I'm just doing the base colors and I'll correct it now. Correct it in a second. I have never noticed that Monkings have Night Elf years. I have never ever noticed that, and actually quite neat. Actually, hold on, don't remember. Hmm. Yeah, they actually do. I even looked up, as I said, like some models of just NPCs of like wild Monkins, and all of them have that. That's very interesting. Alright, let's merge this and let's do the head a little smaller. Let's erase some parts. Wanna try to stay loose first, and then go into some more details. The lasso tool approach for the general shape actually works so good. It's mind-blowing how well it works. Meanwhile, being like very, very difficult to navigate, somehow it like creates very good results. Let's blow up some colors right away. Oh yeah. Color dodge creates some such color variations that you wouldn't be able to pick on your own. You would just pick them manually, or maybe like over like a long process of doing it. Such a nice shortcut. Actually, background might be even darker for this, since the character is so glowing. Oh yeah, loving this already. Yeah, Fuji, you definitely provide me with some interesting characters that I've never had an opportunity to paint. It's a blast. Definitely not another female blood elf. Not like I have anything against them, but it just they're definitely the majority of what I paint over the year. Oh, actually, you know, come to think about it, wouldn't it be cool if I would have a spreadsheet that would be available to people, and it would be literally like the races that people commission the most and stuff. That would be fun. Increase the size of this bad boy. Well, I wouldn't say 90 plus, but they're up there for sure. If I was to advertise on for Affinity, Worgens would be out there, pretty out there as well. Hello, Murray. Efugin, as always, if you feel like asking for any corrections, adjustments during the process, feel free to do so. It is only possible while it's the stream time. What kind of some more movement within the polls? Difficult to do because they're so chunky, right? Like they're even in the model viewer for NPCs, like where you can select their animations that actually don't really move that much. They're very stationary just because of the way their body works. Compared to, for example, Dragfears, who can literally take any shape or form when it comes to their movements. They're very, very mobile and movable. Unless we can do something more interesting with this. The Trunk, what are you up to, bad boy? What's going on? Dude, every time I tune into Clay's stream, I tap add Trunk and I never see you there. So what is it, a meme? Like, are you simp or what? You're missing so much of her streams. I've been on her stream for like an hour and I tried to do that the other day and you haven't been there. Yo, hey Vibes. Hey Sunshine, how are you doing? Vibes, I've seen you in game, I've seen. So I assume your gaming break has ended, huh? You came back to it? You heard the call of the Siren Isle, God bless that place. You've been Siren Isling? Probably looking for a new delve, but there were none. Sorry to hear that, Vibe, sorry to hear. The frog's terrifying. That is half me, half the frog. You've completed the Siren Isle? Damn. I looked up guide for preservation as I usually do, of course. I'm no innovator when it comes to WoW builds myself, but they said they need, like, I need certain gem for the ring and it's not available now because it's on rotation. I thought that thing is a thing of the past. Rotation of things that are power tied. How many fingers do those things have? 4, indeed. You don't need 5. So you've completed the whole thing, huh? What's your rating of it, Vibes? How many isles would you give the Siren Isle? I wonder. 2 out of 5? Oh yeah, that's like what? 35%. So not a lot of islands. Yeah, honestly wasn't a fan of it either. Yeah. It's not like it's not disturbing. There definitely were zones that I enjoyed less, but it's just so empty. It feels like it's so small too. Was born to Thomas Island's my favorite. Yeah. Hey, depressed. What you drawing? I'm drawing a Moonkin from World of Warcraft, their fire form. Actually, Timeless Isle was the kind of the patch where I joined retail from playing on private server Kata, and I definitely enjoyed that. But it was so different. Like the vibe there was. Maybe it was also me kind of being almost like new to WoW. Not like new to WoW, but definitely new to retail and all the stuff. Nice. You like it? I guess for non-WoW people, this would be so hard to understand the appeal of this creature, but for every WoW player to be like a... definitely something that they recognize and enjoy. Well, enjoy is a strong word for sure when it comes to Moonkins, but it's definitely something that they've seen around. So what I also wanted you to bring more dynamic to the piece is obviously flying feathers. Is what we will be wiping here. All over the place, because this chicken cannot move without losing a significant amount of its feathers. Color variation gonna be really strong here as well. Gonna be working on that very intensively. Having a good time? Oh hell yeah. Every time I'm streaming I'm having a good time, unless my wrist hurts, which seems to be PP chilling now. Yeah. I did some work this morning, some painting, and then I actually got stuck in some work, which it's been a while since I've done that, but I was preparing my Patreon to launch tomorrow. Patreon, and I still have some work to do, but I've uploaded all my art there, and that actually took me hours to do. I had to go through like 2 years of WoW art that is on my hard drive and upload all of it there. Preparing to launch it tomorrow. I don't know how that will go. Like, I don't anticipate a lot of people to support me there, but I kind of just want for it to be like a little hub for, like, if you're actually into my art and into supporting me, I want to provide a lot of stuff there. So yeah, that actually took me some time there, so I was able to rest my wrist. That's what I was saying that. Trying to get some feather texture before I start rendering it out. It was literally good 2 hours of like just reposting the same names and everything. Tomorrow is the 31st. It's 30th for me today. It's 10 PM 30th. So yeah. Gotta be massive. So my plan of attack for tomorrow, I'm gonna do the art versus artist. With my little face in the middle and some artworks that I'm yet to pick. That's gonna be easy to do. And in the post itself, I'll mention that it's been a big year, yada, and then that I've completed 150 pieces. And in the comments, I'll link my YouTube video that I'll post tomorrow about me going over all those 150 artworks and, you know, commenting on a little bit on all of them. And in the video, I mentioned that I, you know, open a Patreon, you can support me and all this good stuff, and there's so I have to create all of it. So pretty much starting YouTube and Patreon right away. Maybe we'll make this thing smile. Why not? How exciting! Yeah, I mean, actually, it's actually a huge move for me, and that is like a trajectory where I want to go for the next year. Obviously, that's why I'm so excited to set it up now. Gotta start it strong. Hey Shin, yo. Can't wait to make free artworks. Come on, Fibes, you'll ramp it up, I believe. You'll get it going. You'll start slow and then we ramp up. I mean, I haven't started with like 100 plus artworks in a year either. I don't recall how many it was in the first years though. It'd be nice to dig those archives somehow, but I don't even know how I would go about doing it. I think it has been forever lost. With some purple in the background. I don't like this saturated purple. I like saturated blue way more when it comes to dark hues. Dark colors, yeah, this seems way more manageable. Something about dark purple just seems so off. It's so aggressive. It's like over-consuming. And obviously we go for something cold in the background to contrast our character. We cannot make the whole piece red. That would be too crazy. What's this inspired by? Let me show you. It is inspired by this. A creature from World of Warcraft. Or rather, that's like a druid form. Where they transform into this angry chicken and they can use astral magic and stuff. Imagine if he pulled out KFC picture. Yeah. So yeah, very curious how those things will go. YouTube and the Patreon. I have zero hopes when it comes to Patreon. I have quite higher hopes when it comes to YouTube, but good news is that those things really fit into each other. Like the best patrons, and by best I mean the most successful ones that I've seen, are actually by YouTubers, because it's like such a good tool to promote it. That's why I have even any hopes when it comes to promoting my Patreon. I was actually logging in gaming too recently, and I really want to do that today. So, interesting enough, 1st of January, which is like the morning where as a kid you usually wake up and you find presents under the Christmas tree, it is on Wednesday, which is the reset day. So I need to fill up some vault slots to make it feel like it's 1st January morning for me as a kid. At least some presents that I'll find there. So yeah, I'm quite excited to just do some 11s, do some 10s, heal them up. Kinda want to try hierarchies too. Wonder, have you done like 12s and shit? Or have you only done 11s? M plus and raid wall prep. Nice, nice. I want to even bog like first bosses on Mythic. to try. You done 12s and 13s? Oh, damn, you're ahead. Shit. Well, yeah, no wonder you're hard gaming. You do plus 25s vibes? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the first plus 20 was only timed recently. So we'll have to put that to a question, but you know, no reason to not trust you so far. To be honest, we will build up a lot of trust over years of us hanging out together. But you'll have to double check on that specific thing. Funny bug with a guy having 13,000 and plus score. What? Really? That's like in-game? Learning how to master spell in professional. You know, Vibes, like, I don't know how interested in that you would be, but if you wanted to do some keys... Okay, that'll be a little stretch here, but like, hear me out. I would actually recommend you to heal, because it's actually easier. Like, more depends on you, but it's actually easier to heal. And yeah. And what's most importantly, it's so much easier to find groups too. So you'll be able to like work it up from start. I love door music, yeah. I just put on full the War Within soundtrack playlist, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty vibing. But I really wonder what like makes people click on my YouTube streams. I think it's just random, because now I've only streamed for like what, it's been like 30 minutes, already 6 likes for people watching, which is usually for YouTube it's like 0 people for like 2 hours. And I select a thumbnail for every stream that I do, and this time I just took a screenshot of like white canvas and I put it as a thumbnail. How does that attract people more than like a half or finished painting? Can recognize it anywhere, it's so chill. Yeah, the new music is actually pumping. Like, for what we have, this expansion music is so good. Which you would say that all the music in WoW is good, but I would say the Dragonfire was downside for me when it comes to music. I really didn't vibe with the music where, instead, especially in the capital city. Oh, bro, I really didn't like it. I only like the music from the first zone, Waking Shores, I think it was called, right? Crazy music video recommended to me, and its name was named absolute gibberish, like V-Core stream. Was it WoW related or just random? Random music mix might be AI, by the way. There are a bunch of music AI shit. Panda, what will be my favorites? The WoW music is so good. I would say Shadowlands was a downturn for me when it comes to music as well. It had some really good music, but it also like half of it was like very, very, very bad. Legion was super PP chilling though. With Suramar, and I don't think anything tops that. Remember how they announced Ashka Head, by the way? People were like, oh, we get Suramar vibes. And dude, it ended up being like a wasteland with like one city that you don't even go to. At least for me, like, I don't know, maybe actual WoW players have found more vibes there, but I didn't. I didn't. You spend enough time there? So would you say it comes close to Suramar? I would imagine no, right? I would imagine it being like yeah, you told me you got the Queen's pheromones, but like, I don't know, it felt like Suramar was such a Dude, everything about it, the introductory quest, like the way you went in there, the way you, it seemed like you had to go there for like good 2/3 of the expansion. It was relevant. It's also compared to Suramar. Yeah. Because it's like empty in Suramar. You had business to do. Suramar mostly cause you can fly in Suramar. You had to discuss and be the spy and stuff. Can be compared. I think it can be compared because of the expectations that people had. I mean, I was definitely like excited for like Suramar-esque experience, and it was definitely done like that. An illusion? There's a reason why people remember all those quotes, right? Because like it was so... In all the quests there, like stealing wine and shit, like I still remember that. The ones that you had to pick up wine and go to the little boat to carry it to. This way now they do quests less necessary in the way too short, like not meant to be plot clearly, so couldn't cook with cook by choosing not to. I don't know. It was underwhelming regardless, I think. But hey, maybe Undermine you'll do that, right? They have big city where you'll be driving around, not flying. That might be a bug, right? People hating on like, oh, you know, we won't be able to fly. Why don't they let us fly? But I think it's like such a crucial component. Flying literally makes everything so obsolete, even though it's like needed. Yeah. Everything in Suramar just felt kind of like more meaningful. Seems like it has little shards that are wrapped around its feathers. Pretty cool. Yeah, but like I see what you're saying, but like what stopped them from making the same with Ashka Head though? I'm not saying it's bad though. Like it's a cool zone. Although I definitely don't spend any time in there. Hello, Danny. Certified silly man. Where did you get this certification? Yeah, this creature is from World of Warcraft. It's like a druid form that you can take to use star magic, and it's fire breed, you can say so. YouTube watchers smell, what the fuck? Hey. Come on, I need to stand up for my YouTube watchers. I only have so little of them. Actually, had definitely have potential, but they unfortunately decided to Martio would probably be too taxing. Yeah, I also think that they don't necessarily want to just repeat themselves. Like they don't feel like going back and making the same exact thing. Although with that being said, what's the Saran Isle then? I mean, it literally is though. It's not probably, they even explicitly said so themselves, I think. And all the content creators pointed out as well that it is a PFN used asset, which I have nothing against. Oh, dude, this morning I woke up and, you know, recently I've been on the huge grind, doing everything work-related, like skip like 3 weeks of gaming, and only logged in for briefly recently. And this morning I woke up and I was like, damn, wouldn't it be nice to, like, at least for some weeks of January, to just start my day with playing WoW. Even though starting YouTube and Patreon, it's my time to grind, but damn, like, I kinda miss this. Especially winter holidays, where I would just, you know, obviously it's like a 10-day of school, and I would just sit in home and grind with... I mean, pretty much like every other day is what I would do, but those days would be, like, anxiety-free. Because, like, if normally I play WoW instead of studying, then I'll be playing WoW, and I wouldn't even have to study because there's a holidays. So I kind of feel like maybe doing that again. Which I probably would never be able to recreate that feeling. Like, I don't know what needs to happen for me to feel like I just don't have to work. It's... I don't feel like that ever comes... ever again. I got this Snapdragon mount today. Oh, the one that you gotta feed and stuff and you can change colors? Oh, sure. Oh, you know what I got? Oh man, I think I have a step on you dudes. I think I have something that you might not. So, I got the Awakening the Machine Ligma mount. Yeah. There is a good chance you all don't have that. And I was doing it and I was thinking like, why am I even doing the Awakening the Machine? Because like, it's so low chance that I get it. And then I actually do get it after the end of it. Did you know that was a thing? No, you actually can get it after completing it. You had it week free. Oh, shut up. You know what? I didn't even like that mount anyway, so... Well, I'm usually not into those robot mounts, but this one it actually wipes. This one actually looks pretty cool. I think the one you get for Keystone Hero this season, I didn't even mount it up once. But this one though kinda looks cool. I'm already enjoying the tether shapes here on the bottom. Dude, the mount that I really want to get is the one you gotta farm shards for. The like the lighting rhythm. And I've only gotten one shard on my shaman just randomly. I don't know, like, do I feel like going out and fucking farming something? Farming mobs? But regardless, that's like the coolest mount I've ever added to the game in my opinion. That's like super cool. And I also love the Griffin model. It's so like small, it's not bulky, and it's very nice and looks incredible. Feels like I gotta farm that one out. I don't like the head shape so far. It's kinda... Maybe it's a little long. This one's better. It's very chickeny. So the purple that I'm trying to mix in is pretty much the top-down lighting that I usually do. For any character that's like has warm colors in it, I usually try to do this top-down cooler lighting just to spice things up, and I absolutely love how this purple tint works on all the like red feathers and stuff. That is such a thing that I almost do like automatically every time I start the piece. When I finish this tomorrow, by the way, it will be probably the last piece of the year, but it'll be 158 artwork. I'm at 157 currently that I've done this year. It's actually pretty absurd if you think about it. No, next year we aim for 200. 200 exquisite artworks. That's gonna be quite a goal. And if this year I've had maybe a couple of stinkers, a couple of pieces that I felt like I didn't do justice doing them. However, next year, not only the amount of art that I'll do, but also just the quality and the standard for them will be so much higher too. So I'm super excited about that. What actually can get in the way though is my goals with drawings. I only can think about it now, but the drawings that I want to start doing, I kind of planned on going heavy on them next year, and that's actually pretty much the opposite goal from like going for numbers of artworks. So I'll see how that works out. Maybe I'll have to choose between them. Can't wait for Drive. Oh yeah, that's gonna be huge. I'm also looking forward to that a lot. Yeah, 11.1 seems so promising though, like really, really promising. Oh shit. Painting on the wrong layer. Right, you could. Oh, raid having a reward system? Yo, dude, this actually makes me want to raid. So, just so you know, I'm like 120, 628 item level. I have done, I have not even finished normal on raid. I've never stepped into heroic once. So I had absolutely zero desire to raid this tier. Not like because of anything in particular, but it's just, I don't know, it just stinks. Like, I just don't like raiding. But the renown for the raid next year actually makes me want to raid. Not like with a team or something, but to bug it every week. I just don't know if I want to do is the healer though, because healing raid actually, from my limited experience, stinks really hard. Like, that's just the opposite of fun for me. But DPSing though is super interesting. The more you raid, you get better rank as a customer, rewards lead to dinar mounts, etc. Yeah. That is super cool. That is indeed super cool. Makes me want to pug that every week. Yeah, and I assume that's the way they want to go forward to it. You know what I also anticipate for them to do? Uh, Actually, you know, the chances of that happening is pretty slim, but like, so since they do dinars, and I assume since they come up with the system like that, it's something that they want to be moving forward. They want to be moving forward with, and so if now you have dinars every season, even though it's like, it will be like super late, right? What do you M plusers have? Because like technically for M plus it would be cool to have a dinar thing too, but they're definitely not doing another dinars just for M plus. What they really could do with M plus is an item that lets you upgrade an item to mythic track. So you still have to farm it as like from like a plus 10 or something, and then you can make it to be like a mythic track. So for it to be best in slot. That would be so nice. That would actually like make the M plus gearing so cool. And that might be like also progression stuff, or I don't know. You can use loop for a chance and keys. A loop? Dude, that achieve is like made for nobody. Like literally, I don't know who it's made for. It is so underwhelming. They should do a dinar-like system, but with like upgrading stuff to myth track. But what are we going towards then? Like, do we just have progression path for every system? Because now rating have a battle pass sorta with renown track. PvPers have had that already. So what are we going towards? Like 3 separate battle passes? No clue why 2000 doesn't give some cosmetic. Yeah, me neither. Like it definitely should. Imagine, dude, you like you grind your ass in like plus 12s, which are giga hard, and you get like 0 for it. If 3K give you cosmetic, I would say it would be better. Dude, 3K is like glad title. Like that's actually so much rating, don't know? It is absurd, like how difficult it will be to get it. They just need more milestones along the way. All 10s is like manageable, right? All 12s, giga hard. And 3K, what's 3K then? Referred is Glad? I don't think it is. Yeah, maybe I'm a little out of touch since I kind of play way less. But I don't... I haven't even done any Fire and Plastics ever. I think this season I've come like as the same as I usually do. So maybe you know better. But still, like, nonetheless, like, just do some rewards. Because currently, besides portals, which are also, like, you can consider them being not a reward, honestly, for most people. Like, what's the reason to do M+, besides stands? Like, nothing. Literally zero point doing that. People will be angry because 1% less people who push so much. Why would they be angry? Because if actually they made a journey thing, it wouldn't be like a title, like it wouldn't be a rating range. It would be like a participation trophy, like it would be for raid, I would assume. Like, I actually think, like, okay, what do you think for the new raid reward system for the renown track that they gotta implement? Do you think it's gonna be based on the difficulty you do? Because I don't think, like, it doesn't seem like so. It does feel like if you just do it on, I don't know, normal every week, you'll get it. New guild needs me to tank, I refuse to elaborate further and leave. Alright. Alright, bro. Bye. Have fun. Alright, it's time to make a little break. Just to have my wrist chill for a couple of minutes. Let me save the progress. Right, I'll be right back. Alright, team, back. Let's see what's going on here. Need to double check something real quick. Oh. Alright. Alright, let's continue. So one thing I want to address here is the shape of the head. Let's work on that. You don't hear you? No, you do. Hey, Mina. Hey there, Sunshine. How you doing? How did your Christmas go? Mic muted? Nothing's muted. What you saying? No, Mina, don't fuck with me. I can see that you hear me. I can see that my OBS. Oops. No, that's fine. You're good. Yeah, well, asking how you doing, Mina? How did your Christmas go? How are your holidays? You enjoying your holidays? You gaming? Maybe we make bigger eye. Like every day for you, nothing special? Oh. Yeah, sort of the same for me, but I still have some holiday vibes currently. Excited for tomorrow, excited for New Year's. I feel like as we get older, we gotta hype ourselves up for holidays. Hype doesn't come that easily. We gotta fight for it now. So what you up to, Mina? You gaming? You doing some wowing or what you up to? Gaming a lot? Hey, love to hear that. By the way, what's your battle tag? Do you mind if I add you? Wouldn't be annoying. I wouldn't be annoying, I promise. I just want to see whenever people are gaming. So add me if you want to. You let me? Thanks. Alina's now your friend. Nice. Offline for 22. Oh, who is sitting with invisible mode there, huh? Right. Edit. So what have you been gaming? WoW? You're still on hardcore on your hardcore journey? Dude, I'm actually upset that I gave up on that, but like retail's too fun. And I don't even have time to keep up with that as much as I want to, so hardcore is taking a back seat for sure. Until I maybe come back to it one day. Hardcore journey end for me? Oh no. Well, that's how it goes. It ends for everybody at some point. So what you up to in retail then? People retail, that's nice. We maybe add a little more orange and glow. This like this area near the head to the neck. Farming transmog gear. Oh shit. Wouldn't expect that. What are you going after? Anything specific? I actually haven't done transmog farming in a while. I'm kinda... Since Dragonflight, I think I've been mostly rocking like current transmogs. Oh, Swoofix. I think I like every type of gear is exciting. Nice. Yeah, definitely. I ran all raids so many times, like back in WoD and stuff, but you still had to like collect certain gear to transmog it. I feel like if only that system was in place back then, I would have had so much more transmog for every single class. So what you playing though? You're on your priest? The one that I drew, or you gaming with something else? Or from any other character? But Elden Ring on sale? Hey. That's cool. Everybody who I know played it enjoyed it massively. So you're probably up for some good time. I even remember some kind of a drama with a guy who had a negative review on Elden Ring, and people were first like very negative about the guy, and then they actually discovered that he didn't even play the game. He just wanted to do a contrary opinion to everybody. Oh yeah, it was this whole story, and then people were confronting him on it, and he got very, very like angry, confrontational, was being racist. All the normal people seem to really enjoy the game. Oh yeah, that's for sure. You'll find those people everywhere. Us while people know that the best. Do you have plans for tomorrow? Yeah, actually just a bunch of little plans, like, I want to stream tomorrow too, but mostly just, like, celebrating with my girlfriend in the evening. Just having a little dinner, just planning stuff, like, about, what food we get and stuff like that. Very, very humble New Year's, though, like, no partying, nothing, just two of us chilling. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Does your country do a lot of fireworks for New Year's? Oh, yeah, yes, they do. Oh, they definitely do. Can't feed in. Yeah, I want to feed in stream too. I'll probably tune in for 3 hours to finish this piece. Maybe there is actually, can't promise or can't announce anything right now, but maybe there will be something extra for the stream tomorrow, but we will see. If it's there, you'll see it for sure. But yeah. In general, though, tomorrow I launch a Patreon and release my first, or I guess not the first YouTube video, but like kinda a YouTube video that I made and that I plan on like moving forward with YouTube too. So that's been very exciting. A lot of work I've been doing off stream to make that happen. My head is quite occupied with that, to be honest. Not necessarily with New Year's and holidays. Mostly thinking about work. It's gonna be a video of me going over all the art that I've done this year. Making comments and shit and stuff like that. It's like an hour and a half long of me just yapping about the art. want to darken everything, maybe not as much. Yeah, that's currently too hard of darkening. This, ooh, that looks nice. Kind of calms everything down so I can build it back up a little later. Yeah, people go crazy on fireworks on New Year's. I love that. I never do that myself though. That's just like burning your money. I don't know. Maybe whenever I'm better, well off financially. Not until then for sure. Or I guess maybe when if you have kids, it's like something that you would want to do. Make them enjoy it. My neighborhood goes crazy, so we never have to buy any. Yeah. That's how it's been in my childhood too. But we would always buy just a little bit, you know, just one little rocket to launch, like for all of us. And you would, I remember as a kid, like taking it, setting it up in the snow, and seeing how it goes, and hoping that your is going to be like the best one, you know, the brightest, the loudest. And then seeing your neighbor literally spend, I don't know, hundreds of dollars on those fireworks, and they would go for hours. Oh, there's actually a little braid that goes, and it's like, it is made out of two colors. This bluish one and the feathered one. That is so neat. Wow. You wouldn't notice that if you just look at the model, but whenever you have to paint it, you notice so much more. That's what I actually love about doing this kind of art. Like drawing people's characters, that you actually notice so much more things about the intended design behind, wow, like tier sets and characters and everything. It actually has so much to offer. Hello, Kiwi. Do you have any tips for beginners not ready to paint, noticing I have difficulty with measuring planes of surface of the object? Planes of surface. Yeah, work off a reference, and first things foremost, like you separate things by light and shadow. That's literally what you start with, is don't even, like, let's say you're painting a face, don't even draw in like all the facial features, just like separate it by like black and white. White being light and black being just like shadow, any kind of shadow, and then work it from there. Once you eliminate all the details, it'll be much easier, and you'll see that the, like, even the facial structure actually makes so much more sense whenever you get rid of the eyes and stuff. For example, if you were to do like a face like that, you would you will recognize, for example, that the eyes are pretty much all in shadow. Shadow under the nose, the upper lip, and stuff like that. Shadows here. And then you smooth them out, you gotta add more and more details, but the main planes are almost always the same. And then it'll be easier to work your way up from there. Right, because then you kind of, you might add some light. Right, and then it's easier. Of course, you have a reference to work from, but if you want to transition from doing stinky liner to gorgeous painting, then that is what you do. Keep light and shadow in mind all the time. To value studies, so sorta. Don't necessarily bound yourself to like a rule of a study, but that is definitely what would help. Yeah, just make it easy for you to start with. So yeah, maybe like 2 values, and then you work in like, so yeah, I've deleted that already, but why don't we go back? So let's say you did that 2 value thing, right? And then you go in with like even darker shadow and do like the darkest shadow, so like ambient occlusion. For example, in the corner of the eyes, in the corner of the mouth, where no light will reach ever. And then you do that, and then maybe you do add some highlights, and then next thing you know, you're already looking at like a pretty significant progress. Haven't done much of those. Yeah, you'll be surprised how much easier, you know, that kind of separation of your workflow makes it it just makes it so much easier to do that than just like go in and try to do colors. Also, maybe do black and white first too, like that usually helps. I was doing black and white with no colors, or like I was coloring my black and white paintings, but I was starting with black and white for like over a year at some point. It was definitely a pain to color it afterwards, but it was super helpful to start with just values. How long have you been drawing for? For about 4.5 years or so. I started June 2020. What kind of exercises did you do? I kind of started with painting right away. I always struggled with line art. I would do like a super rough sketch, and then I would try to render things out, mostly because I was just too bored to do like a proper line art. And I guess that settled me up for the painting journey right away. I've done a bunch of stuff like figure drawings and like perspective exercises and, you know, anatomy, kind of just redrawing whole body. But I would say most of them were super not helpful. Super not helpful. Like the pattern that I noticed myself, that I noticed that helped myself improve was just, um, let's say I wanted to paint something, right, like a character illustration, even something like this, and then there was something that I wanted to implement in my work, and then I would use an example of that as a reference, so usually it would be someone else's art, and I would just look at their art and try to implement it into my current piece. So there's nothing like this right now that I'm trying to like learn or emulate. But let's say if I liked how certain artists would do their shapes, I would literally have the painting next to me and would be always looking into it and seeing like how can I implement what they do into this current piece. And literally doing that over and over for every single piece is just pretty much kind of how I came to the point where I'm at now. Like it's literally that for years and years. So studying other artists is what you can say, but like not really studying them in isolation, but always trying to apply what I learned from them like directly on the stuff that I'm working on. I think that's actually a super crucial thing. Like I think whenever people study anything in isolation, it is kind of like a waste. Hold on, guys. So there was just fucking loud beep sound. I don't know if you heard it, but it was giga scary. So yeah, that's kind of how I went about studying. That's pretty much my whole studying process. And then recently I've even stopped doing that. Like I stopped using any other artist's references because I figured out that it's actually not what drives adaptations, is to say so. It's actually just focusing on the thing itself is what really made me improve. It's at least that's what I assume, right? Like you can never know for sure what makes you better or what makes you worse. But I assume it's not even, you know, let's say I like the way a certain artist does shapes. It's not even studying their shapes, it's just consciously focusing on doing better shapes is what makes you better. Is what I discovered. So that's where I am right now. Like I'm trying to focus on stuff on my own and kind of improve by doing just that. Makes sense, yeah. Dude, I need to do a tutorial on that for sure, and I'll do that in the future. But something that I would definitely mention in the tutorial itself as well is that there is no like, I think whenever people tell you a way or the way to improve, it is never a right thing. Like I don't think there is a right way to go about improving an art. It's just you gotta find your own way. Because I've seen a lot of people do different stuff, and I've tried doing different stuff too, and some I would find completely pointless and obsolete. But for other people, it seemingly works. So what I came down to thinking is that it's literally up to you what works for you and what doesn't. So you gotta try different stuff and then figure out your own way of learning. Literally, I know how frustrating this advice sounds, but you gotta figure out your own way of learning. For a lot of people, though, myself included, it's just observing what other people do. If you like an artist, try to do what they do, but like on your current piece. That seems like a very good way to start for me. don't like how this made such a shape here of those feathers. Push it back to kind of build it back up again. I want to do like a video tutorial on that, but I also understand how frustrating it would be to hear an advice like that. Imagine you're like looking for advice, you're looking for guidance, and then somebody tells you, oh, you gotta figure out your own way to study. You'd be like, fuck you, dude, just tell me what to do. How can I figure out what to do if I have no idea what's going on? I can just imagine the frustration of hearing that. Vibes, you'd be crazy if I would join you on the girly nails makeup talk. That's something you have to discuss with my girlfriend, not with me. I'll be happy to follow, but I've never done my nails, so... Hey Ash, yo, thank you. Some people would say so, but people tend to learn easier with shapes, while others are more line-driven. I mean, it doesn't necessarily specify like the media that you work with, if you can even call it media, or like just an approach. Still, like, if you're line-driven, you still have to find your way to study, right? Like it's not like you'd watch a Mark Brink video and he'll tell you do like anatomy stuff and you would get better. No, you have to still figure out like the stimulus that you respond to the best. At least I think so. I think it's so different for everybody. Very straight up already a green color for eyes. Maybe it's the beak that I need to work on, the shape of it. Actually, should I make the cast light of this flame shape on top? Maybe I actually should. You know what really muddies the water for me when it comes to improving is that at some point I just grew tired of studying other artists, and I just started using no references at all. And I still continue to improve, like making visible improvements that I'll be able to see for myself, like in every other week or so, like as fast as that. And it actually got it so much more difficult, because if before that I will be able to say, yeah, just like copy other artists pretty much to improve while working on your pieces. Like that's a pretty good advice. That's pretty feasible. Like it's pretty understandable what you gotta do. But then now I guess it's not necessarily the case. Don't like the head shape. I feel like it just gotta be bulkier. Maybe the forehead is too big. Like I've lost the purple thingy that I was going for in the beginning. Gotta get back onto it. The cool warm color variation that I was going for. Yeah, stuff like that. For example, now, if I was to give an example, like the thing that I'm trying to focus on are shapes. Just kind of having every single little thing follow a certain shape that is determined by my brush work. Not necessarily even planned, just like kind of try to discover appealing shapes as I work. I want to make it not only look good, but also like feel pleasant to work with, because realistically, you can achieve any kind of look to your art, but it's also gotta be something that you enjoy doing. Like if there is a process that is a complete mess, like but it gives you results, you wouldn't really be sticking to that. Critical got to this point in around 2 hours? Yeah. I'm telling you, Fuji, it's the lasso tool approach that I do at the start. Like, it really somehow it like skyrockets the progress. It's night and day where I do start pieces with that and without that. Yeah, but I'm glad you're enjoying the process so far. I'm definitely enjoying this too. It's a very, very fun piece. Not necessarily sure what to do with the eye, but I kind of want to make it very shape-driven too. Because in the model they have some strange eyebrow thing that is... It looks like a rock. And a very just yellow eye. I also don't like this shape necessarily. But I do want to make it look like there are just flames swirling around. Flames and like flaming feathers just falling around. Making this like interesting flow. What if we actually do flame shapes under him? That can actually be pretty interesting. To set it up to be even more dynamic. Gotta be careful not to lose this sense of depth in the piece though. You can definitely overdo it with these shapes. Daily dressing room link? Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, these are definitely slightly different. Yeah, these will be easier to work with. I don't even know what the other ones are, honestly. Like, it's hard to understand what they're about. So yeah, nice. I prefer these ones a lot. They also look pretty crazy though. In the spirit of a Monken. It was the none option? Yeah, these are gonna be so much more fun and easy to do. By the way, is this form... Do you get it from Tindral on Mythic? Or just in any difficulty? Or is it even from Flyrack? Because I don't see those chickens in the game that often. Makes me think it's hard to obtain. Any difficulty? 0.7% drop rate? Wow. Damn, yeah, that's not a lot of percentages. Yeah, no wonder nobody's rocking that. Holy. But that is such a cool thing if you have it though. They should do more stuff like that for all classes. Like a class skin that is giga rare and hard to obtain. That would be such cool content. Speaking about cool content, you know what was my favorite content in WoW, like by far, and nothing tops that. No raid mythic encounter tops that, no PvP or M+ experience tops that. It's collecting dragon eggs. So remember the one we had in Pandaria, or the one we had in Burning Crusade, where you can just fly around and collect, like pick up stuff from the ground for rep. Dude, that is my like that's peak content right there. Just let me something to fly around and pick up, so I can collect or like raise a mount. Oh, I'll be gaming all day and all night. That'd be so cool. That maybe actually, you know, you're sitting there at 4 in the morning doing God knows what, and then you think to yourself, oh, if I actually log in right now, there'll be less people on my server who are looking for those eggs, and it makes you log in 4 in the morning, or you wake up to go to, to go to high school at like 6, and you set up your alarm to like 6:45 so you can log in and go for all the spaces, because what if that time on the server nobody will pick them up. This is what it does to you, you know, makes you want to log in at any time. And now there's just like no stuff like that. You're logging into like 6:45, you probably won't be able to form an M+ group, and then there's nothing else to do. Same for like Time Lost Proto Drake and, you know, all the actual rare stuff you gotta camp. I miss that so much. I think I've done all of it. Like, I don't have a white talent though. Or like some other WOD mount, but they're kinda, that's a different beast, you know? Because for those, it's not necessarily like log in and go like do this long grind where you fly around, you pick up eggs, which is even thematically so appealing. Getting an ungodly amount of hours in war. Yeah, I don't necessarily like the rare camp though as much as I like just picking up stuff from the ground. Pandaria was peak content for me. Remember those like colorful different eggs? Raising your serpent bad boy. That was so cool. And nether drakes too. I didn't do it whenever it was like I didn't play during Burning Crusade, also I didn't do that as actual content, but coming back to it, you can come back to it anytime. It is still as irrelevant as it used to be, just for the mount. Yeah. Have there been only 2 things like that? So Nether Drakes and Cloud Serpent? So literally nothing like that? During Dragonflight, oh my god. Just let us raise our own drakes. Instead of just getting them for free from the quest. Yeah, it would be so cool. I wonder why they didn't continue that. Like, if I was them, I would do it for every single expansion. Maybe it's not for everybody, but for people who it's for, they enjoy the hell out of it. Yeah. We had the Dragon Kindergarten, which was actually like such a such a sad experience. Just like do meaningless daily quests. Yeah, no, raise your dragon. I know that there was something like that planned for WoD with those like chameleon drakes, but it got cut as like 70% of all the content in WoD though. That is upsetting. Dude, and forget the Dragonflight. They can get stuff like this in the game at any moment. I would eat it up. Like that would be the reason for me to renew my sub and do that. And raising kind of your own beast is like one thing, but it can literally be themed like after anything. Imagine if you had to build your own robot in Undermine and you have to log in, like there'll be those parts of robot lying around and you just have to collect a bunch of them. Same concept, just different stuff. Dude, yeah, me on. I'll be camping those bad boys all the time. for a small little break. I'll be right back. Sunshines, we're back. It is time to continue. Okay, really enjoying the braids shapes here. Yeah, I feel like shape design is something you can improve on infinitely. That's something that has no limit, but once you reach a certain threshold, it upgrades your art to like a astronomical degree. You know what I'm debating with myself right now? It is whenever I should order a cherry pie or not. It is this call from the bottom of my heart for the last cherry pie of the year. The last one, because tomorrow we're definitely not ordering anymore. That's gonna be a way to say goodbye to 2024. Should I do that or not? Should I give in into this cherry pie addiction? Literally have to. Yes. Yeah, I feel like the odds are in favor of the cherry pie. There's literally no reason not to, right? After I'm done with this, I have to do a little more work on the thumbnail for the video and on the artist versus art post for Twitter for tomorrow. But then after that, I actually, I'm free and I can be cherry pieing the whole night. And I also want to do last M plus for this week. Maybe even a couple. Actually, the thing that makes me want to really log in and grind M plus is the crest update that they did. So you can like literally do 1 M plus and that's already an upgrade for your gear. That is massive. That is so... like you feel like you're progressing no matter what. Only playing while eating cherry pie. Can life get better after that? Certainly not. Oh, we went to Hollow music now, nice. Huge fan of that. But every day, just to enjoy the times you get to eat a cherry pie and play WoW. Honestly, Fuji, it does make sense whenever you say like that, but I think it's the opposite. I think I gain satisfaction from like grinding and being like, how to say that? Making a sacrifice of like daily enjoyments like that. So if I'm able to grind and not order a cherry pie in the end of the day, that's where I'm the happiest. That's whenever I feel accomplished. But you know, a cherry pie just to call the end of the year, that's actually pretty nice. That's pretty symbolic, especially with how many cherry pies I've eaten this year. This year, cherry pie has been discovered and has been abused to death with how many I've ordered. They're not on sale now for some reason, huh? They used to be on a little discount and they're not anymore? So what's that about? Where's the cherry pie discount, huh? It's, by the way, it's midnight right now. And they're still open. They're open till almost 1 a.m. Dude, those people. Imagine working in a bakery in like 1 in the morning and baking cherry pies. Not ordering enough anymore, I mean, I guess. It's as popular. Add to order. I'll order it in a bit because right now it's I don't want for them to arrive before the stream ends, because that has happened already. I remember turning my stream off early because a cherry pie has arrived. That's definitely the moment where where you lose. You know, as a productive person who tries to work a lot, ending stream early just to eat cherry pie, to binge eat on sweets, dude, that's down bad. That is unacceptable. Oh, this music. What's this one? Laurel's Crossing? Oh, no, it's still not. It's Priory of Sacred Flame. Oh, this is gonna be the dungeon for the next season. Oh my god, please. Can't come early enough. Pipes, how do you feel about you healing M plus next season and me actually damage dealing, huh? How do you feel about that? And then we will rise to the top with our duo. It will be incredible. Haven't even tried healing in a long time, so you're committing to DPSing? You don't want to be healing me? Honestly, understandable. I don't know, I'm just afraid to be playing DPS on my own because I'm afraid that I'll never find a pog. I don't even know how people pog as DPS players nowadays. It seems like it's impossible. He's a healer though, instant Q, instant everything. Pocket Tank Wonder. I mean, he's busy. He's doing his own guild stuff. No, I'm not bored at all, actually. I just... DPS is just more fun, honestly, and I would definitely want to try it as an evoker. I haven't... I mean, I do like kind of world open world content in Devastation, but like I would kind of want to do M plus and raid in them. But it's not like you simply switch and you chill in. Like you need different stats, different gear, all that kind of stuff. But I do really like healing though. Like it's actually super fun. But yeah, I do understand if you don't want to. DPS is the most fun role in the game. And also the chillest one by far as well. Like healing my druid way back then. When? When was the last time you healed on your druid? I would say now it's quite different. In Dragonflight they changed stuff a lot where you actually... They actually give you a hard time as a healer. Like you actually gotta press your buttons now, it's actually insane. It makes it fun, but like what I liked about healing the most is that you just being a 4th DPS is what I really liked in Shadowlands. You do the bare minimum of healing. You feel like I actually honestly I felt like I was carried all the time. Like there were people doing stuff and I was just there trying to DPS, but also nobody really expected any DPS from me because I'm a healer. That's what I liked about it. And now it's like it's possible to do damage because your guys are fucking dying. And also your buttons don't do anything too. Shadowlands? Oh yeah. Well yeah, there like I didn't press any healing at all as a restoration shaman. In like third and 4th season. Wait, so whenever you play now, do you not do any group content at all? Or do you do some M plus or like raid and stuff? Used to play low with cat, but not now. Damn. Goddamn cat. So how come you literally just you've been playing for years and you've just separated now? Come on, Fives, there's definitely more to this story. Tell us. Tell us the cat tale. The cat abandonment story. What happened to the Mr. Cat? What did they do to you? What did you do to them, huh? Maybe Cat is not that much of a villain as you make them out to be, huh? Just came second. That sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but... Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I was like separating with my friends and we stopped playing together, it happened very gradually, and it seemed like everyone was kind of on top of it. Like everyone was, um, we were on the same page kind of whenever that was happening. Bit shit when we were friends for so long. So you're not like you're completely unfriended now? No vibes at all, just like nothing? If that's the case, it makes me think that maybe, of course I know nothing, but maybe it wasn't like just a relationship. Maybe they were after a bit more than that. Hey there, Mark. Yo, happy upcoming New Year to you, friend. You know, maybe they were seeing it as a bit more than a friendship, and you didn't. Yeah, I see. Well, yeah, not now anymore, that's for sure. Have you thought about looking for a guild? That seems like what people do most of the time. But maybe I should get in a guild too. Oh, damn, you know what would be cool? If I was to get in a guild with my commissioners. And even if I wouldn't play with them, at least I'll be around. Oh, how come I only thought of it now? Hmm. Yo, that's actually a pretty cool idea. If you can get you in there, 2 5s. Dude, imagine you market your services as an artist in game. Reach out people in personal messages in mail and send them a mail in game and be like, hey, I'm a painter. Only 300k. We can even calculate it, right? How much it would be in WoW Gold. Imagine actually doing art for somebody for WoW Gold. I mean, that would be kind of absurd because it would be literally an equivalent of me doing it for real money and then buying gold in game. But that would be fine nonetheless. I can do the line art for that. Perhaps I still don't know how to include line art in my life. Because what I consider is, like if I want to do 200 artworks a year, that literally involves me doing a stream commission piece every single day, right? Not missing a day, and then also working on like either fast personal pieces or big illustrations, right? And then line art just doesn't come anywhere in there. So I'm thinking maybe max of 2 hours of line art at the start of every stream. And even that will be like quite a hassle to manage. But I guess I'll have to do that. Role plays an artist in game. They can make something like that happen. Imagine once in a while I actually get rich in game because people commission art for in-game gold. That would be such a thing. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, like, how would you even go about marketing that, though? How would you even make that, like, it sound like a deal out loud? That's it sounds such like a strange idea. Although, I think if I make a tweet like that, we'll do art for you, of your character for in-game gold, I will have a lot of people reaching out. Wait, would that be against Blizzard terms of service, though? Wouldn't that be like buying gold for real life? Oh, hold on. Oh, it might get a little shady there. Oh, we might not be allowed to do that. Like, how different is that to real money trade then? Whoops. Yeah, Blizzard might not be reaching out to me as much anymore after that. Whoops. Xaden, hey there, buddy. Would be fun though. It definitely would. What if I fucking contact WoW support and ask them that? Evolved version of XPP Choming? No. No, really, say. So that's a form that druids can take in WoW. And they can use like astral power. That's like an owl. Human owl. Wait, team, I think it's time. I think it's time for the cherry pie ordering. $51 Georgian lari. That is like $18. Yeah, Dragontas did some shady stuff with the Lionheart. Order sent. Let's go. It's the last time where I'm ordering this. Last cherry pie of I think it's food now. I don't even know why food. Yeah. No, it's not like last time this year of vibes. Whenever I said that I would stop be cherry pieing last time, I actually kept to it. I haven't ordered a cherry pie in like more than a month now. Yeah, we've been saving up. I've been very careful with how I spend my money recently. No cherry pieing. Now we'll meet only next year. I'll stream tomorrow, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Maybe you'll be busy. 22 hours to 2025. It's 23 hours to 24. Dude, I won't be. I will stream in. Let me think. In like 15 hours, 16 hours from now. We'll miss 2024 versions of your all. Alright, guys. Since it's close to the New Year's, would you say this year has been like a good year or a bad year for you? I would say that this year has been the best year of my life. And I'm not even like, you know, exaggerating or making it. This has literally been the best year of my life by like um any metrics. Changing total next year, I'm getting booba implants. Oh really? Damn dude, nice. Provide progress pics, please, no? No, but this year has been really good for me, and the next year is gonna be even better. I know what I need to do. This year has been a lot of like improvisation and making stuff on the go. I would say the beginning of 2024 was pretty rough for me. Financially, with art, career, social life, everything, but everything has happened so well over this year. It's actually been insane. What makes it different this time, though, that I know what I want to do, I know how I want and like why I want to do stuff, and I'm going to go for it. Have huge, massive plans and like so much energy and motivation to do all of that and pursue all of that. Very, very excited for 25, but 24 has been literally, as I said, the best year ever for me. Which, let's be honest, it's not a lot. Not like my life is full of wonders or anything, but yeah, this one has been really good. Oh, I also wanted to cut my hair short and see for how long I can not wash it in the next year. Imagine if I make it to like March, not washing it once. But with long hair doesn't really work because it gets real fucking noticeable. It gets really obvious that it is what I'm trying to do. So yeah, maybe cut it first. Check Discord for implants I'm getting. What are the implants? These? Oh, nice, dude, nice. That's a whole baby that you'll be installing in there. We'll see if they accept the order. They better do. 25 until delivered. There better be a fucking fresh pie though. If I'm getting a cold one, I'll be molding. If that's gonna be like a cold... Oh dude, that's gonna be so bad. If it actually arrives cold, it's gonna be like such an unsatisfying experience. Yeah dude, we cherry pieing. Yes, we cherry pieing again. It's the last cherry pie of the year. It might be the last cherry pie. Last Georgian cherry pie of my life. Oh yeah, if it arrives cold, next year is cursed. Next year is gonna go down bad. Is your wrist still fucked? No, it's actually, it's better. But I've only done maybe like 2 hours of painting today, before the stream. Because I've been doing my Patreon, it's been a lot of fucking, you know, dabby office work. 12 green grapes under the table at midnight. What is it? What is it about green grapes? Don't strain it much. It's been better. It's been doing better. Yeah, I'm just... dude. We need to manage at least 5-hour streams, okay? At least 5-hour streams daily, otherwise it's just trolling at this point. Like, just think about 3-hour streams, what is it? That's like... Teenagers work more hours in summers, whenever they're like 12. We need to do at least 5 a day. Ideally 6, right? Because 6 is like 42 hours a week. That's like pretty serious business. That's already like a work hours. Raccoon eats grapes. But we'll see how that will go. I think 5 hours is definitely manageable for my wrist, and then we'll see if I can maybe up that up to 6. Yeah, we were in the fruit store today. And I didn't get grapes. We got kiwis, and we got mandarins, and some other stuff too. We're prepared. We're stocked up for Christmas, for New Year's. Sorry. Right, checking on them again. Why does it show the driver there already? But it says the order is being prepared. But the guy is on the way to my home. Dude, if that's a cold buy, I would be... It wouldn't be good, dude. Dude, it shows the guy going somewhere, you see? He's going towards my home. But it says orders being prepared now. So like he's just like driving around warming up. Coming to take me to the shop? Dude, this YouTube stream 13 likes. That's more than my selfies get on Instagram. Massive. I feel like people feel the upcoming video coming tomorrow. They can say that they've been here before it got huge. I actually wonder, like, uploading videos consistently on YouTube, will it affect the viewership of the YouTube streams? Because it should be, right? Like, it just gets more exposure to the stream, gets more people following and potentially clicking on it. I just wonder how it will go. Start streaming on TikTok? Is that a thing? Like, would you need to have a different... Like, can you just stream on, like, pretty much broadcast there, like, as I normally do? So, like, the same format, same everything as I do now, but on TikTok? I doubt it. I really do, I doubt it. You can set up dual scenes in OBS. Wait, why dual scenes? I have a plugin that allows me to multi-stream on OBS. It's free. Takes vertically cropped. Oh my god. Dude, do we need to do that? Like, it does sound like it would be just a down bad decision. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous about the pie. Oh no. It says it's being delivered. Dude, it might be a cold pie. Oh no. Fuck. It will look like Ligma. It will definitely... Bro, why is Ligma not an emote, by the way? That's something that we have to address. Bro, if the pie is cold... Honestly speaking, it doesn't even taste bad if it's cold, but it would be just like such a slap in the face. Like, you allow yourself this like guilty pleasure of yours last time in a year, and if you get that, he's liking chasing after girls and just lunging and home, not doing any work. Dude, Dragon is, as far as I know, he's full-time employed, married, and just a respectable individual overall. Also French. Here, let's be careful there. Don't talk shit on the French people. Let's be honest, we know that they have it better than you and I. You don't believe it? No. Don't you remember he even commissioned me a piece that he got for his girlfriend? Like the anime one that I did in September. Unless he got it for himself and he lied, but I don't not imagine him doing that. Where is the pie? It's on the way. It will be in like in a couple of minutes. Dude, if it's here before the stream's over... Dude, it's here! What? You might call me now. It's on a different street. Like, watch my my phone call. Watch my phone ring in like 30 seconds. Yeah, I'll give you a slice. I'll have to go to pick it up. I wouldn't finish. I wouldn't end the stream. I'll have to go pick it up and I'll show you the pie. Oh my god, dude, the pie situation. How come did you arrive at it again? I literally ordered it like 15 minutes ago. What is this like lightning speed pie delivery? You can determine how big of a slice you want. It's just 1/4. One slice is 1/4. Oh, your eyes light up in it. Truly an addict. A pie addict. Half of 1/4? No. You'll be able to manage 1/4. I can eat the whole thing at once. Well, maybe not. I can eat the whole thing in like 2 sittings. I can eat 3/4 at once easily. In my best binge eating days, I would eat the whole thing easily, and even something on top. Why, he be calling me or what? Ma'am says that he's here. Dude, it's gonna be a cold pie, I can feel it. What if he's out of money? And he cannot call me. I'll be very sad. For delivery driver. You'll note next time. Yeah, I don't know how you can... how to set up the whole system where they like call the apartment and the code for the elevator, so I just tell them to call me and I come out. But he'll be there freezing with the cold pie. Maybe he's eating it now, dude. What's happening? I mean, he can text me here. Text me, boy. I'm waiting. He's scared. He doesn't know what to do. Maybe he lets me finish my stream in peace. What if he's watching it right now? I mean, those are different people though, Fives. Well, not like the same person. I mean, he's actually down there not calling. Like to think the same guy every time. It is actually like half of the time it's an Indian guy. So maybe it's Xaden. Xaden, don't eat it, bro. Leave some for us. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's an Indian guy. I have your order. Yeah, excited to see you. Excited to see you, buddy. Okay, guys, I'll be back. Bye bye. It is indeed cold. Look at this. And this thing is cold. Why, dude? It could have been hot and delicious, but it's cold. Fuck, dude. It is so sad. Now my whole year is ruined. Can't you return it? No. Doesn't say anywhere that it's gonna be hot pie. It's still gonna be good though. Sometimes it even hits harder than the hot one, but yeah. Put it in the I don't have an oven. I can put it on a pan, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. Alright, Sunshines, I'm gonna go have my pie, enjoy myself. Maybe do a little of M plus later on a pan. Some sunflower oil or something. Alright, team. Gonna see you tomorrow whenever I finish this. Alright, happy upcoming new year. Bye.